Namaste, my brothers and sisters, and welcome to Namaste Today in the Zodiac weather. My name is Stepº0 Witecki. I'm the Sensei to Sirius Joy, and I'm so grateful you've joined me today for this show, and so grateful to be of soul service to you each day. Today is for Thursday, October 23rd, 2014, and maybe I be the first person to say to you, Happy LOVEfest Day, I love you. This is the most powerful day of the month to feel love. You can really feel it when the moon, feelings, crosses Venus, which is giving and receiving. So we can open up, or kind of forced open. It's a breath of fresh air. But today, it's not just LOVEfest Day. Today is a very powerful day where LOVEfest Day, the new moon, which I call Light Cast Day, the day we normally cast our light anyways, and today a solar eclipse. All of these events at the miraculous spiritual step 0. Now how's that for incredible alignment? Step 0 is my 0. It's the ruling step of Scorpio, or of the Scorpio race, or the guardians of the planet. Those who walk in the light in the race of Scorpio are here guarding the planet. So happy birthday to the Scorpios. We're going to talk about how important this day is, because we've been working to really this day for a long time in the Sensei Sunrise and in today's Planet Soup. But now I just want you to know that today really is, I don't say drawing a line, I say drawing a circle, because that's how consciousness is. But spiritually, we are all drawing a circle today around our life that will define us, likely for at least 30 years, when Saturn returns to the Scorpio energy. And the last time we did this deep of a circle was in the mid-80s. I've said this over and over, but for those just joining us, hello, welcome. The last time we drew a powerful circle like this was in 1985, to be specific. So today's a very powerful day. There's a lot to meditate on. But before we do, let's tame our brain, shall we, with the phrase of the day. I protect my heart and everything I love. Thing is in quotes because it's kind of hard. You don't want to call something you love a thing, but then again you want to include everything, right? So we're taming our brain. I mean, if there's one thing we want to protect, if we want to be really clear, what are we drawing a circle around? My heart. I protect my heart and everything I love. So that's my heart's everything on the inside. Everything I love is everything on the inside I love, and everything on the outside I love. If there's one thing I'm protecting in this solar eclipse, it's my heart and everything I love. Let's be mindful, and let's keep that on our brain today. The serious step of the day is Step 0. Step 0 is my hero, as I always like to say. And the Joy Quest is 0. That's a cool thing about Joy Quest. For the first 11 steps, it is the exact same as the serious step of the day. So with the moon in Scorpio, emotions are going to be intense. They're going to be polarized. And they may be explosive over old issues. If you haven't worked out some of the old stuff and you've waited to this final hour, it may kind of burst out with the solar eclipse. I'm going to talk about it here in a minute, but the solar eclipse is a lot of extra energy that's being poured into a situation to help manifest. So it's literally Creator is pouring a bunch of energy into this area. The universe is supporting boundaries right now, but inappropriate boundaries may come down, collapse, overflow. So we might see some strange aggression, probably after the eclipse, from the eclipse's energy. So be mindful of how you feel today, friend, before you walk out that door. Now, tonight, the eclipse, Eastern time is 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. I think the energy will shift to a spooky, silent, and quiet. I think it's going to be almost like that feeling of before a tornado comes, for those of you who are from the Midwest, like myself. You feel like it's just spooky quiet. And I think that spooky quiet actually kind of shakes the dark out. It kind of is the moment of transformation. And I think the truth is that when we really, really change our boundaries, we're not having them up. We're not holding them up. We're totally surrendered and aware of where they are, and we're ready to defend them. That's really power, actually. So today we're brought into that quiet power for a little while. And it happens at about 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 3:30 Pacific, about 3:33 actually. And will be visible in some states, including Southern California. So I think Southern California, I'm going to take a look at that. I'm going to have to look that up. Sorry, can't research everything. All right, so let's look at the chakras. What chakras are involved today? If you might wonder, where does Step 0 rule in the chakra energy? Well, it actually rules behind the throat in the spectrum of color. So in the color spectrum, it is like a darker blue, and it is the back of the throat. So the back of the throat. So watching our back. Scorpio watches our back, literally. right? Strangely too, Scorpio, in my opinion, now this is my spiritual opinion based on the studies I've been watching in spirituality manifestation, I believe Scorpio also rules a second chakra, whoops, here we go, which is the back of the second chakra, Taurus. Because remember, Taurus, I manifest as a 10. There's a 0 next to the 10. So I believe that that is also watching our back and our lower back. So Scorpio kind of is this energy that watches our back literally, and that is the I protect energy of the 0. And today, in essence, we are watching our back. We are saying we want this boundary to permeate our life and protect us, whether we're looking or not. All right, there's that little jingle. So let's now go to Planet Soup and see what God's cooking up there today for the solar eclipse. For one, his sun is 0 degrees Scorpio. This is the purest Scorpio energy gets. I don't care if there's a solar eclipse or not. 0 is the purebred of Scorpio. As you know, there's only 1 0 degree per month, which means we only hear from Pluto Scorpio once a month, and then when we added on to a 0 in the 10, right? And later on, what was the other one? Just one more time. Oh, 20, excuse me. So today is one of the 3 days of the month that we feel that energy regardless. But today, we are actually doing some powerful transformation because literally we have come together in a stellium of energy. That is the wrong, there it is. Sorry. The stellium of energy is step 0, and the solar eclipse LOVEfest day is a major combination of these 3 planets coming together, and they do it exactly 0. So to define this is our emotions, the moon, our ability to give and receive, and our heart, our big old sun heart, all combine into one force. And in essence, we're bringing those into the center of our circle, and we're drawing a circle around that and saying everything else in the world is outside of that circle. Notice that our emotions are involved in this, which is a part of us. It's our first reflection. In fact, emotions may hide or erupt today. So sometimes it's hard, on a 0 degree day, sometimes it's actually hard to see how you feel about stuff. Like, your boundaries go up even with yourself, and you're like, how do I don't know, I'm kind of, and like, so this is, the boundary energy is so high that it sometimes it auto-initiates on its own. People are a little standoffish. Usually on a 0 degree day, everyone's just kind of walking around in a twilight zone energy. But we literally are creating our own twilight today, and so recognize that you might have to do a little extra meditation to know how you feel about something. That's right. So Saturn at step 22 is what also makes this particularly a powerful solar eclipse event, because it is setting the high benchmark. So Saturn is an authority of energy. It's at step 22, which is emotion plus emotion makes, new belonging, as you well know from watching. But as we lightcast today, we're not just creating the fundamental ground 0. We're also setting an unlimited ceiling as to where this may go and grow. And this story of how far these emotions will go and grow won't really be settled, I would say, until New Year's Eve, if you want to be really conservative. So what we are kind of setting into motion in the next 30 days, and what we're daring to try here with Saturn at 22, won't really be realized as far as positive, negative work for us until New Year's Eve. So I'm giving you that scope so you don't take today too seriously, even though I do try to trump up the seriousness of it all. Seriously. So Mars adding a little more drama to the whole situation at step 28. As you know, step 28 is a manifestation step. And so Mars is saying we are manifesting now a new vision, Sagittarius. So today is the creation of a new boundary, and it's the creation of a new me-ligion. That's what I'm calling them now, me-ligion. Everyone has a me-ligion instead of a religion. Religion is for the region. But for me, it's a me-ligion. So we're kind of starting our work on our me-ligions right now. But more on that later. We've got to talk about the Sensei sunrise. Now look at that solar eclipse. It literally says step 0, doesn't it? Isn't that amazing? I mean, I see the symbolism. I want to read into everything because that's how consciousness is. So step 0 is the I protect consciousness, and I wanted to actually explain a little bit of how I protect works today. I protect is basically the first state of awareness that Creator created. If you know sacred geometry, you know that basically the idea is that Creator went in every direction, which ended up being in 6 directions, And that's like up, down, left, right, forward, back. Those are the directions you can go in 3D space. So creator's mind went out in all directions. And when you draw a circle to where all those lines meet, you have step 0. Step 0 is the official boundary of creation. In consciousness, the very first thing we do, the first step is step 0. We don't make anything until we make space for something. So Pluto is the planet that represents step 0. It is if you're coming into our solar system, you got to pass by Pluto. Pluto is the guard station into our solar system, of which we are the 7th planet in. This is a 7 system, actually, not a 3 system, according to what I hear up there. But the 0, this part of it is what I find a lot of human beings, especially those of us who are light workers and we're taught to let everyone in and all this sort of thing. It's not so much, that you have to worry about Creator loving you. Creator always loves you 100%, and when you go to heaven, you get 100% love. But here on the physical system, you have to draw a circle around what's important. And you have to say, hey, everything inside this circle is important. Everything outside this circle, we'll see. Right? We'll see. We'll see if we want our light to go there. So today is a profound circle drawing, and I believe there are 12 states of awareness, and there is one state that does nothing but monitor where the matrix ends. It's part of the matrix coding, and when you're a Scorpio, you're a natural born protector of the boundaries. So we take 1/12 of our spiritual energy, if you want to be conservative about it, and we dedicate it to monitoring where the boundaries are. Today is time to say what's most important to you. In my opinion, the heart. My heart is most important. Everything I love is also more important, and I want to protect everything I love, and I want a new life that protects everything I love. That's where we start with all this. Step 0 is my hero. I have a little bit more to add to this, but it's after one of my wacky commercials. So hold that, and I'll be right back after this. Introducing Secrets of Birthdays. Bow chicka bow wow. Are you ready to find love? Bow chicka bow wow. Your secrets are coming out. Bow chicka bow wow. All those sexy secrets are available at secretsofbirthdays.com. Bow chicka bow wow, baby. And here we are at the Soulmart Trading Post. I just want to remind you the Secrets of Birthdays and Love and Lust reports are available at soulmart.me for just $19.95. These will give you some insight into your love life. One of the interesting things that I do talk about in this video is what your greatest lesson is and what to look out for as your greatest lesson when you're out there looking for love. So for more details, come to secretsofbirthdays.com. It'll take you straight there. And watch your Megascope Monthly, especially today for Lightcast Day, please. I put a lot of time in. In fact, I'm very excited for this day and reporting on this day from when I recorded these. I know where all 12 stories are going. Everyone is changing their life in a profound way, and it's something you got to really watch a little longer. And if you need a little money off, join our email list, and we'll give you a coupon for $3 off your next video at soulmart.me. And right now, you can get a 1-hour reading and a free 30-minute follow-up, which is good until January 31st, 2015. A lot of the trends I'm seeing right now are people are actually really tying up the issues they were born with. That's one of the things I was talking about in my videos. People were all born with a certain issue, abandonment, or perhaps they had a hard time with intimacy or violence, or a lot of those major, heavy Lifetime TV for women, or men don't really go into that stuff on TV, unfortunately, but those really heavy dramas. I was looking for a male example. I couldn't think of one. But now I'm noticing, as talking to my clients and coaching them in their readings, that people are really finally putting those things down and turning towards 2015 with a totally new emotional heart open. So if you'd like to explore and map where you're coming from and where you're going in this transition, come on down to soulmart.me and take advantage of this great reading. Now let's now move on to today's gong. Mercury retrograde. So today I actually have a couple of things I want to say for the gong. First of all, it has to do with protection and what you want to do for a little light cast ceremony. What you want to do is fill your heart with love, and you want to basically just see yourself as your own solar system. And as far as boundaries are concerned, in the center is the sun, and that's the most important. So you want to visualize basically light. What protects us is light. We think of a boundary as a wall. It's a wall of love. It's a wall of light. And that love and light first comes from our own heart, so we want to actually take our love and light and use it to protect ourselves with love and light, and then fill ourselves with more love and light. But when you visualize yourself protecting yourself today, visualize a wall of light out there blinding or holding back things that are harmful, but it's not, it's love. It's love that actually protects us. It's love that does everything. And the second thing I want to say, because it is LOVEfest Day, today's the most powerful day of the month to feel love, so the universe has really blessed us to tell everyone you love that you love them today. It's really a good day to spread the light. Today's the most powerful day of the month to spread the light. And if you don't know, I love you so much for watching every day. Thank you. Helps me have purpose as well. So before you do your love cast ceremonies, let's take a look at the moods of each of your brothers and sisters and what I believe they are doing with their powerful expression of love today. And I start with this little new zodiac weather, checking out the earth from the perspective of the moon. Stepº0, the Scorpios. Happy birthday, Scorpios! We appreciate you for being guardians of all the boundaries that we don't want to be guardians of. Thank you. I don't want that job. I'm so grateful you are here. Sunny and super cool with Lightcast Day, LOVEfest Day in their sign. This is the beginning of Scorpio 2.0. You worked 2 long years for this since 2012, and this is the beginning, my friend. Congratulations. It is only going to get easier from here. Step 1's the Leos, sunny, nesting, and resting today, but this is the start of emotional freedom. You are breaking free from worrying about emotions. You are now going to be emotionally free. That's home, family, foundation, and grounding. Step 2 is the Cancer, sunny and childlike today. Good news, this is the start of a second childhood. If you allow it, of course, Crab. But it is, no matter what age you are. And for children, this is the start of a great childhood. Step 3 is the Sagittarius, is cloudy and spiritual today. This is the start of true faith. And you may go, oh, that's all I get for Christmas? Hey. When a Sag has faith and believes, whoa, you'll see what happens next. Step 4, the Aquarius is sunny and super professional today. This is the start of your career success. And you could say the start of the age of Aquarius, because once the Aquariuses start getting paid for what they know best, that's the beginning. Step 5, the Geminis, sunny and hyper alert today. But this is the start of a brand new life. Fun stuff. Step 6, the Libras, sunny and productive today. This is the start of genuine confidence and abundance. Both. Libras are going to be sexy because they are confident now. It's like Jimmy Carter when he was young. I don't know. He was a peanut farmer. Who knows? Step 7, the Pisces, sunny and pensive. It's the start of a new religion or me-ligion, or a start of a new adventure, new learning adventure, or a both. That would be both. Step 8, sunny and social for the Capricorns. This is the start of your social success and belonging. And I underline belonging because the new Capricorns have their heart feeling really tied to the cause, whereas just years ago, not so much. Step 9 is the Aries, sunny, rather private today, but no worries. This is the completion of a very long transformation. So, strangely enough, the Aries, the firstborn, you're completing your transformation. Everyone else is too, kind of, but they're really stepping in, whereas you're stepping out. Step 10 is the Taurus, is sunny and sentimental today. You are starting healthy relationships. This is the start of healthy relationships. Really? No, I'll let you know how it goes. Step 11, the Virgos, sunny and pensive today, but this is the start of compassionate thinking. And when I say compassion, I mean to you, Virgos, to you, not to other people. Just saying. So let's now take a look at the Lightwalker Parade and what we have following this video to help you along the way. For starters, Venus Prime Health with David Perry. We're talking healthy weight loss supplements right now. This is Cassia Nome. That's how you say it, I'm pretty sure. Check it out. These will help you lose weight, and they're organic too. We had fantastic shows yesterday. I don't know what was going on. Must have been the energy of all that Step 29 Circle of Wisdom. We talked about the baby boomers. We had a special guest, and we actually looked at the baby boomers and every Jupiter and Leo date going back since 1966. So if you are Generation Butterfly baby boomer, this is a show you have to watch. It's going to open your heart and open your mind, and it answers a lot of questions about protecting the heart. Then on Modern Mommy's equally amazing show, we actually talked about Ebola, and we had an expert on there, this woman who really, really knew her stuff and gave us some insight from a Texas perspective. Remember, our Modern Mommies are in Texas, so they had a very interesting insight there too. Love that show. Check them out at soulgarden.tv. If you're on YouTube, please be kind and do subscribe. If you want to be our friend on Facebook, awesome. Come to soulgarden.me. And don't forget, you can join our email list by going to soulmart.me. And I have an announcement. I will be live on the radio on Friday on the show The Masters Playground with Chrissy Stereo. This is at 9 p.m. Eastern, and you can catch it on skidrowstudios.com. I'll remind you tomorrow again, but put it in your books. It's rare that I'm live and I get to go into the studio, so it's really cool. I'm excited to meet a fellow Chris, of course. It's going to be awesome. Now we're going to go on to the song of the day. This one I'm so excited to present to you. This one actually has a lot of my own heartstrings attached to it. Very appropriate for just the day and the season. The Rocky Horror Picture Show, The Time Warp, right? Am I right? Today's going to be a time warp, my friends. Total time warp. I actually did this show in college. I was Brad in my underwear. So anyone out there at USC, you might have remembered I was the dude that brought Rocky Horror Picture Show to Bovard. So I knew one day I'd be spotted on the internet. That's it, right? No, there wasn't even an internet back then. That's how crazy it is. But hey, it's the time warp, and you gotta love Tim Curry, man. Amazing. Master Aries. He's a Step 28 Master Aries. So cool. I always knew he was amazing, and he has been manifesting since the very beginning of his career. He's still doing amazing stuff. He's so fun to watch. And he's timeless. So watch this old video and have a good day, my friends, and do some good light casting. I will see you in 24 with more. Remember, I love you. Tell everyone and that you love them and pass it on, and I'll see you in 24. Live, love, be.